What does one have to abandon before thinking about politics, and why? In the first paragraph, we find the answer to the first question. Right there. In fact, before you can begin to think about politics at all, you have to abandon the notion that there is a war between good men and bad men. So there's the basic answer, but the real question is why? Okay, let's go back and take a look. A little further down the paragraph, we find a good quote that gives us an idea of what the answer is. So right here, you have only to look at the Senate of the United States to see how that body is capable of turning itself into a court of preliminary hearings for the Last Judgment, wasting its time and our time, and absorbing public enthusiasm and newspaper scareheads. So let's put that here. All right. So basically, it's a waste of time. And a waste of energy. Okay, let's go back and take a look. In the next paragraph, we find another good quote. Now, if one half of the people is bent upon proving how wicked a man is, and the other half is determined to show how good he is, neither half will think very much about the nation. All right, let's put that in there. All right, that's a good quote. So I guess we could say it's a distraction. Can we think of any contemporary or recent examples of what Lippmann might have in mind? Well, probably a good example would be the recent senatorial hearings about possible corruption by Goldman Sachs executives. This was all over the headlines, and here's a recent article from CNN Money. You can see the title, "Is Goldman Evil or Just Doing Its Job?" Well, Lippmann says that we need to get beyond worrying about whether men are good or bad or evil. And I think probably he would suggest that if corruption took place, the police or the law enforcement should take care of that. But the Senate should focus more on the bigger issues, the structural issues, and not let us be distracted by focusing on so-called evil men.